Picture this. It's payday. Your paycheck hits your account at 9 in the morning. And by 9:01, before you've even had your coffee, $400 has already moved into your investments. On its own. You didn't log in, you didn't decide, you didn't feel a thing. Next month, the same thing happens. And the month after that. For 30 years. That's not discipline. That's a system. And it's the single most powerful thing separating people who slowly get rich from people who stay stuck, even on the exact same paycheck. Here's what nobody tells you about building wealth. The hard part was never knowing what to do. You already know. Buy the fund, use the right account, don't sell in a crash. The hard part is doing it every single month for decades without skipping. And that's exactly where almost everyone fails. Not because they're lazy, because they're relying on the one tool that always runs out: willpower. You start strong in January. Then March gets busy, an unexpected bill lands, and the contribution you meant to make just quietly doesn't happen. Then it happens again and again. This is slow money, real wealth. If you want money systems that work even on the days you don't feel like it, hit subscribe and drop a thumbs up. It genuinely helps the channel. Now, here's what most people don't realize. Most people invest like this. At the end of the month, they look at whatever's left over and they invest that. I'll invest what I don't spend. It sounds responsible. It's actually backwards because there's never anything left. Life expands to fill your account. The dinners, the subscriptions, the little upgrades quietly absorb every dollar that wasn't already spoken for. Investing last means investing nothing. So here's the real insight. The amount you invest matters far less than whether the investing happens at all. And the only reliable way to make it happen is to remove yourself from the decision entirely. You don't rise to the level of your financial goals. You fall to the level of your systems. A good system makes the right thing automatic and the wrong thing require effort. There's a principle behind this that's almost 100 years old. It's called pay yourself first. The moment money arrives, your investment is the first thing that comes out. Before rent, before fun, before anything. You invest first and live on the rest. And there's hard evidence that automation works. When companies switched their 401ks from opt-in to automatic, participation jumped from around 40% to around 90%. Same people, same paychecks. The only thing that changed was the default. That's how powerful removing the decision is. So let me give you the system. I call it set and forget, and it has 5 parts. Part 1, pick your number and start smaller than you think you should. The goal isn't the perfect amount. It's to start something you won't cancel in 2 months. Even 1% of your income is enough to begin. Part 2, automate the transfer for the day after you get paid. The money leaves before you ever see it as spendable. You can't miss what was never in your checking account. Part 3, automate the investment itself, not just the transfer. A lot of people move money into the account and then it just sits there as cash because they never click buy. Part 4, auto-escalate. Every time you get a raise, increase your automatic contribution by half of it. You were living without that money yesterday. You won't miss the half you never started spending. Part 5, leave it alone. This is the hardest part and the whole point. Once it's running, you don't tweak it, you don't time it, you don't check it every day. The system is also your defense in a crash. It keeps buying when you're too scared to. Let's look at the numbers because they're almost unfair. $400 a month, automatically invested, growing at 7% a year. After 30 years, that's roughly $490,000, nearly $500,000 from a transfer you set up once and never thought about again. Now, here's the person who invests what's left. Some months 200, some months 0, most months, after life takes its cut, 0. Over 30 years, that inconsistency doesn't average out. It compounds into almost nothing. And the auto-escalation? Bump that contribution up by just 1% of your income every year, and you don't add a little to that $500,000. You add tens of thousands more for a decision you make once.
Here's why this works when willpower doesn't. Every decision you have to make costs mental energy. Behavioral scientists call it decision fatigue. When investing depends on you choosing to do it 360 separate times over 30 years, you will eventually be tired or busy or scared, and you'll skip. And skips compound. Automation flips it. The good behavior becomes the default. It happens unless you actively stop it. You've taken your weakest, most distracted future self completely out of the loop. Think of it like the thermostat in your home. You don't stand by the wall all day deciding minute by minute whether to nudge the heat. You set it once, and it holds the temperature for you, automatically, whether you're paying attention or not. Manual investing is standing at the thermostat all day. Automated investing is setting it and walking away. Both keep the house warm, but only one lets you actually live in it. So here are 3 things you can do today. Step 1. Pick your number and make it small enough that you're certain you won't cancel it. Comfort beats ambition here. You can always raise it later. Step 2. Set up 2 automatic transfers. One that moves the money the day after payday, and one recurring auto buy that actually invests it into your funds. Step 3. Put one reminder on your calendar, once a year, to raise your contribution by part of any raise. And then close the app and forget it exists. That's the whole thing. Wealth, for almost everyone who actually builds it, is not a series of brilliant moves. It's one good system, set up once, running quietly in the background while you live your life. You've now got the full picture. Build the margin, invest instead of save, pick the right fund, hold it in the right account, stay calm in a crash, and then automate all of it so it happens whether you're watching or not. The people who win with money aren't the ones who think about it the most. They're often the ones who set it up well and then think about it the least. Drop a comment and tell me, what's your automation number? The amount you're going to set to invest automatically every month. Put it below. Saying it out loud makes it real. If this gave you a system you can actually run for the next 30 years, that's exactly what this channel is for. Hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.